So to circular breathe, you got to know how to push air out from your mouth instead of your throat, because that allows you to breathe in through your nose as well. So the first thing you can do to kind of get a feel for that is puff up your cheeks and then use your hands to compress your cheeks and push that air out. Kind of like that. And so then do that without your hands, of course. And so you want to cut off that air coming through your throat, and so that's just your cheek muscles compressing the air in like that. Now, the hard thing to do is add the nose in. And when you're breathing through your nose, that has to be simultaneous with the air coming from your mouth. Now, this is also why if you have a cold or a stuffy nose, you can't really circular breathe, because you need to be able to breathe through your nose. So, now, one thing I would recommend when practicing this aspect of circular breathing is to hold your hand in front of your face so you can feel if the airflow coming from your mouth is consistent, because if it's not consistent, then it'll end up sounding really inconsistent. The note might cut out on the trumpet, for example. Something like that. So you really want to make sure that when you're able to add the nose breath in and get the technique there, that that airstream stays consistent. So at a certain point, once you get good enough, you won't even be able to tell that the circular breathing is happening. I'm not great at it. I still have to practice that. But it's also not a very practical thing. It's not something you ever have to learn how to do. I'm sure there's plenty of professionals out there who don't know how to do it or can't do it. It's a really niche technique. I think the most famous example of this, at least as a trumpet player, is Trombone Shorty. He had a performance, it was just like a jazz gig or something, where he was trilling on an E for like 3 minutes straight, just circular breathing. Really cool video. Should go watch it if you haven't already. But yeah, and you can just see him inflate his cheeks every couple seconds, and so he's just constantly breathing in air, and you can't tell because he's so good at it, and that sound just stays really consistent.